I love Spider-Man, the greatest superhero ever. The guy who solidified his name in with the likes of Superman, Batman, One Punch Man. It's no surprise to me that he's hands down my favorite. I don't think any other MCU character is of that much interest to me as the webhead himself. I'm not exaggerating when I say I've unironically watched every, and I mean every, iteration there is of Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm a true Spidey fan. Someone else claims to be a Spidey fan on this planet, I will kill you. Unironically. I think he was one of my biggest hyperfixations growing up. At one point, I wanted to be him. Okay, that's a lie. I wanted to be a pro wrestler and an actor. But hey, I was still waiting for my Venom-induced spider to bless me with the powers of Spider-Man. So naturally, in my normal jobless fashion, I sat there pondering. Yeah, I should do a video on this. And here it is. I'm just going to be on a rant about how these men, this character rig, this Spider-Verse is the best thing that ever happened to me. And I just want to say that if you liked the video, I would love to see more of these types of content and want to support my channel. I've got a PayPal, just saying. A couple hundreds in the wild don't bite. Now, from my second of infancy, I was already accustomed to the vast terrain known commonly as the Spider-Verse. For you see, my mother was also a spider nerd. So she already brainwashed me from day one to like Spider-Man. Oh, well done, Mom. How do you know I wouldn't have liked something like, Dr. Fate? No, see, now I'll never know. JK, Mom. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, so Tobey Maguire, the studded cool guy, the pioneer of what's known as the greatest superhero ever. Well, not counting Takuya Yamashiro, the iteration which gave Spider-Man Megazords to fight. The moment old Tobey hit the screen, the fans were eating him up. Memes were born, moments were clipped, dances were, well, let's just say they were out there. And the best of all, Baby CJ was just... Like, I can't really remember exactly how I acted after watching the first Spider-Man movie, but I'm guessing it had to be something like this. Now, unlike the lesser humans of the 2000s, rather than having to wait 2 years for a sequel, I had a trick up my sleeve. And yeah, Spider-Man 2 lived up to the hype. Well, my hype. I didn't really care to see what other people think. JK read it like poetry. Then Spider-Man 3. Oh ho, Spider-Man 3. Well, in terms of a movie, I'll say it was pretty great. Pretty solid plot and everything. Only that the Gwen introduced in the Sam Raimi trilogy felt more like a plot device than an actual character. Which is okay, I can overlook that, you see, I'm not that judgmental. But did they have to retcon the Uncle Ben killer? Like, how does that make any sense? Younger me was confused and older me is pissed. Because not only did Spider-Man catch the wrong person, he killed an innocent guy. Well, as innocent as you can get when you rob a man of his cash. Because according to this website, the robber would have faced a second-degree murder charge had he actually killed Ben. But since he didn't, he had no crimes and Peter would have faced a first-degree murder charge. Pfft, some vigilante. The third movie was also quite confusing, IIBMHS, if I'm being honest myself. Because the main threat is Sandman. No, it's Venom suit. Oh, no, actually, it's a Green Goblin. No, actually, it's the Green Goblin.
Pick a lane, movie, you're gonna confuse the audience.
And so it did. And that was the last time Tobey got to meet Big Stan ever again. Well, unless they had like a brunch or something after the shot. I don't know much about their off-screen relationship. Alright, Andrew Garfield, what's he up to? I hear a lot of hate about, oh, Andrew ruined Spider-Man, and oh, this is the worst iteration. Personally, I don't see it. The Amazing trilogy told a compelling story and showed Spider-Man's struggles and had some pretty intense scenes in my opinion. So I guess, screw you, I like it anyways. And also, what was that Uncle Ben's lame excuse of a quip? Yeah, I'm sure I'll remember those exact wonder if it's the characters you just told me word for word next time I'm in need of a heroic inspiration. But I guess what I didn't like was the bloat. In TASM 2, yeah, I'm calling it TASM. I know that's not a thing. As I said, screw you. In TASM 2, they tried cramming too many ideas into one movie. I had a hard time keeping it up. Okay, we got the Electro's main villain, Russian man side plot. What does Green Goblin have to do in all this? And, oh my god. This is your Green Goblin? You sorry excuse of a goblin. Don't you ever compare yourself to the performance William Dafoe puts on. Also, they tried to give Peter a watered down half-ass excuse of why they are the Green Goblins, which would have been easier if they just summed it up in 2 words. Crazy. But other than that, TASM is a solid Spider-Man movie. And I'd say it's one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. It's even in the top 10. Now Tom Holland. Tom Holland was basically the Spider-Man without the struggle. Like, it's just Spider-Man, but with an unlimited bank account and a literal billionaire as his father figure. In other movies, we got to see how the other Spider-Man had to struggle to fashion their suits and develop their web shooters. But not Tom, no. He gets a nano suit for his birthday. Okay, I guess I can't be too harsh on him. I guess his aunt did die. But so did Andrew. Thrice. That had to be one of the most depressed versions of Spider-Man. Oh, you love your uncle? He's gone. Captain Stacy's gonna be your father figure? Guess what, he dead too. Oh, you want to move to London to pursue a relationship with your blonde girlfriend? Don't worry. We're gonna do you one better. You're gonna get to see it happen and just be this close to saving her. But she's gonna die anyways, we can't have you being too happy. If that movie taught me anything, it's that expect death. It's coming. Okay, so after watching the Tom Holland movie, Homecoming, I thought to myself, meh. Like, it's good, but is that it? If I could sum it all up into one supermarket food item, I'll say frozen yogurt. It wasn't bad, it was white trash. On Far From Home, was okay, I guess. They lost me up until the end when they brought back Jonah Jameson. But man, No Way Home, no freaking way home, brought all three Spider-Men under one roof. Chills, man, chills. And the icing on the cake, my goat, Black Spider-Man. Probably the best 3D, 2D comic book style Spider-Man adaptation that will ever exist. I mean, the movie got me after that. Spider-Man is dead. And that heavy bass drop just sent shivers down my spine, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like crying into my pillow after that. And the movie is peak too. I mean, look how many awards it got. Not only that, but the plot was deep. And I just want to point out, no man is this big in person. Look at Kingpin's size compared to the others. How does that work? I mean, come on, I've seen live action Daredevil versions. You can't fool me. 5 years later, we got the sequel, which was better than Into the Spider-Verse. Get out of here, Reddit. Bottom line is, whatever way you slice it, whichever race you pick, Spider-Man is an icon. Well, there are some exceptions.
Ben's partner, I'm his sister-in-law, Mary. Never stops leaping around in there.
I swear to God, if you so much as mention Peter's name, I'll drew what's left of your eyes out. Don't get me wrong, the Venom movies are also really nice. But let's just be real. No one cares. I sure didn't, and if I didn't care for it, you won't either. That's how it works. You all like what I like, I own you. Now, I've also heard a lot of talks on how Marvel's gonna buy the rights back to Spider-Man back. He's gonna be part of the MCU. No. That's never happening. If you check out Sony's highest grossing films, 9 of them are Spider-Man movies, 10 of them are Spider-Man associated. So it's a sure bet that Sony will never sell. Wait, Hancock is on this? I think it's actually better this way. Look at the state the MCU is in right now, and the lengths to which Sony are advancing with their animations. Call me crazy, but I think Spidey's in good hands. Okay, but for real though, who's my favorite character? Hands down, Miles Morales. I don't know why, he's just more relatable for me. And my least favorite is Toby. Yeah, he's the OG and the best and everything, but riddle me this. If he's so good, why is he maniacally laughing at this scene where Uncle Ben was killed? Almost like he planned it. All I'm saying is, he's mad sus. Wait, dude, do people still... Is that still a thing? But as I said, just because my favorite's different from yours doesn't make me wrong. I'm not you. You're an idiot.